Make sure you have some room here. And take the feet actually bring them a little closer together. Remember, we want to go towards the intense sensations, not try to avoid them or bypass them, and certainly not try to reject them or shame them. Just feel the sensory experience for what it is. So again, pause the story for a moment. Sense what's happening inside when you tap into that anger or frustration, irritation. And for about 5 to 7 seconds, again, remember short, small bits, we're going to tense everything up and then an auto relaxation. So we'll squeeze our hands, our arms, our legs, our face, our guts, everything, hold, and then we'll let go. Okay? So come on into this. Go ahead. When you're ready, squeeze the hands into fists, squeeze the legs, squeeze the face, make the most kind of sour, tight face you can. Breathing in 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Step the feet a little wider apart. And here's the important part. Here's the pause. So you might feel at first the wave of activation go up. And then as you give permission and time, the wave of activation will start to come down and complete. Okay. Do that as many times as feels valuable to you if it works. Now again, as our fight-flight energy, the sympathetic activation goes into the larger muscles, right, that'll help us run and get away, we want to use them. So here, I'm going to have you bring your feet a little wider apart and just shift the weight side to side. And for some of us, this might be enough, just feeling the pressure and the weight along with your agency to move your body as you need. Okay. For others of us, we're going to need a little bit more. So consider lifting one of your legs up, lift it as high as you'd like. We're going to stomp it down, okay? Stomp it down as if you're pushing through mud, as if you're crushing houses, whatever you need to do. Remember, this is visualized. It's not literal, so we can get it out of our tissues, right? When you're ready, lift one leg, and we're going to come down as a big stomp. Right, let's do that again. Inhale. And exhale, stomp through. 1 or 2 more times. Lift up and just crush something down. Use the power of the legs. And again, inhale as if you're pushing through mud. And then come on back up. Take a moment to let your visual field start to open up. Going into more of a fight or flight state that can be brought on with anger and rage. We get tunnel vision and it's harder to see the periphery of our environment. So do that orienting thing in the pause for presence video that we worked on. Just like looking around for a moment, taking in the colors. Feel maybe the shaking or trembling that comes through. Again, the feet are going to be pretty wide. I'm going to interlace my fingers and take the arms up overhead. And just like you're chopping wood, right? And just do this a few times, just nice and kind of casually. The momentum, even the swing can feel nice. Okay. And then come on back to center. And I want you to allow a little bit of sound to come out. You're going to hear me make some sound that comes from my belly. When I can make sound, that vibration actually hits the vagus nerve that travels all throughout the body. When the vibration hits the vagus nerve, things start to open up and there's more room for the nervous system to have a bigger range of experience. Okay? So as you're ready, we'll take a deep breath and lift up. And like you're chopping through some of the crap that's inside, ha! 3 more times. Ha! 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 Inhale up. And just notice whatever's happening within you. I'm realizing that even there's intensity in the eyes and allowing that to be there. Nothing to shut down. Energy through the body. Continue to ground yourself by feeling the feet and the legs. See if you can notice anything inside that has some agency, some uprightedness. Breath. And this pause after the action, again, is so essential to helping the crest of the wave of activation to come down. Okay. We're going to go to the floor for 1 or 2 more. and just tools you might be able to use. Okay. So let's go ahead and come on down. So with these next few tools, just be super mindful of your body and what works for it and what doesn't. Remember, nobody else in the world has to wake up in your body or in your mind besides you. So make sure these tools are supportive for you and not damaging into the shoulders. We're going to be doing some weight-based work into the shoulders and joints for a few moments. There's also options to be doing all of these against the wall with a little bit of resistance. Okay. So first, let's come on all the way down onto the belly. You might take a breath here into your center. So I'm pushing the belly gently as if I'm inflating a balloon into the floor. Opening my mouth on the exhale. Ah. Right. Take one more of those. Through the mouth, maybe add a little bit of sound or sigh. Ah. In order to, again, create a little bit more space in that vagal nervous system. And we'll come up onto the forearms, so the elbows underneath the shoulders. And I'm pressing my whole forearm from the wrist through the elbows into the earth. Interlace your fingers and bring your little finger in so it doesn't get smushed at the bottom. Now on here, I'm going to bring my knees close together and press up to my knees. Notice your back body. Direct your sitting bones towards your heels. Okay, so I'll show you the difference there. That's arched, not a lot of support. I'm going to lift my navel to the spine, direct my heels towards my knees or my ankles. Sorry, direct my sitting bones. Now you can also have the option of lifting up to straight legs, but we'll hold here for 5 counts. 1, keep breathing. Pressing into the earth, feeling the backs of the ears lift. 2, notice I'm shaking my head gently because I don't want the tension to come up into my face. I want to really think about resisting gravity. Last one here. And then knees come down, lower all the way down. Come on down and rest for a moment. Shake out the body. Another one, go ahead and come on up. So we'll do this next one from the knees also, and it's more of like a slow push-up. I've heard other clinicians suggest pushing a wall when you get really frustrated. The problem I have with that is that walls don't really move. But if you can give a little bend into your own body and get a little perception for your muscles that they're doing something, then that can help move some of that arousal, fight, flight energy through a bit more. So bring the hands about shoulder distance apart, right underneath the shoulders. I'm going to move my knees back behind my hips. Direct your sitting bones again towards the backs of the knees. I'm going to stay on my knees for this one. Feel free to do it straight legs if you'd like. Reach the heart forward. And then as if you're kind of pushing, trying to push through the floorboards and resisting in your belly, come down nice and slow and then press up away. Back off. Do that 2 more times. Again, I'm moving slow. So if you are a push-up aficionado and you can do 150, that's fine. Still, slow it down. Go, 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 go. Keep breathing as the belly lifts. Keep pressing into the earth. You might notice my arms are even shaking a little bit. And push away. Open mouth exhale. Ha. Let's do that one last time. Inhale. Exhale. Slow down. Shoulders are on the back, belly alive, collecting in. You have support. Notice where you have power and capacity. Sense that power and capacity as you sit back. You might roll the wrists out. And again, there's that time and that space for the rebound response. Oh. When we can burn a little bit of the fuel, use the fuel, and notice the agency that it might give us inside, got more room for perspective. And last one, We often have to eat so much crap, right, which can cause the anger or the frustration. Or we feel disgusted by something, and that's a hard sensation to touch into, right? Who wants to smell a dead rat? But that's often what we're holding inside, that expression, those feelings. So let's take 2 to 3 times the lion's breath to just get it out. You're going to see me make ridiculous faces, and I'm going to encourage you to do the same. Stretch your tongue as we exhale, scrunch your face. Feel free to roar or imagine you're biting into a really big, crispy apple or chunk of meat, whatever works for you. And just let the face express as well. Okay? So we'll take a normal breath in, complete breath out. And then a normal breath in. Lift your hands up like claws. Roll the eyes towards the ceiling as you stick out the tongue. Scrunch the face, squeeze the face. Feel free to experience the disgust, the anger, the frustration, and then let it out. For me, my face holds so much energy and it'll start to twitch and shiver when I touch into this sort of stuff. So if that happens for you, know that it's absolutely normal. We'll do it again. Inhale. Get some of that crap out. Release. You might imagine you're just kind of vomiting anything that you've had to hold or see or experience that doesn't serve you any longer out. Uh-huh. Last time. Inhale. Uh-huh. And then bring it back in. If there's any last expression or scrunching or intensity you need, feel the intensity. Nothing wrong with intensity. It just is. And then release it. Give it time to release. Consider offering your neck and your head gentle movements. Mhm. Direct your mind's awareness into whatever is connected to earth, however you are seated or standing. And this might take a few moments or a few hours to continue to unwind and process. Be gentle with yourself during this time. I hope this supports you in whatever way possible as you touch into that very normal experience of anger so it can move through rather than be internalized. Thank you for your courage.